to Storrs, Connecticut, and the entire Northeast later today. But despite the inclement weather, many students slept outside Pauley Gamble Pavilion and in. But again, it is senior day here at UConn, and both Caroline Ducharme and Ayanna Patterson not normally in the starting lineup for UConn. They do get the start today, and then Sabu.
It's right there.
There we go. We're off and going. Tom Donaher, Ryan Durham, and Adrienne Gilmore-Nichols are officials here today. Gormley with the basketball. Sabu Gay, mid-range, knocks it down. First bucket of the game.
And pull up.
Sarah Williams from the foul line. There's Patterson inside the offensive rebound and a foul. Whistled.
But Gay doesn't need a lot of room. She'll make you pay.
Well, Patterson makes the first.
For UConn, even though there was a little bit of miscommunication on that trap.
AZ Fudd misses her first shot. Nobody gets a shot off quicker than AZ Fudd. 23 points a game over our last 6 games and 25 plus in 4 of those games. Off the steal, here goes KK Arnold. Draws contact right there on Kasia. Again, she was on the bench to start with the 2 seniors, Ducharme and Patterson, getting the start. KK Arnold, a 66% free throw shooter on the season, and makes them both. And Providence, but she trusts her out there.
She's a tough kid, such a competitor, so mature.
But all the way to the basket, going to the left hand and off the Providence. Fudd sliding behind the Quinones screen. That one comes up short. But Shade picks it back up. There's Sarah Strong, man, going backdoor and taking a beautiful, not even close by Dingus.
Everything gets so rushed
against
UConn's defense.
Cutting down the lane, Quinones, and she lays it in. Another steal by the Huskies.
Good active hands by Fudd.
Fudd 1-on-3. Sarah Strong, nothing but nylon. And the quick hands, KK Arnold makes the steal on Moody. She's got Shade, who glides in and lays it in.
I thought Shade got, and then when you get open, everyone always looks rushed because you're surprised you're open.
Riley Hamburger rejected at the rim. Ashlyn Shade with Brown closing out late, and it's Gormley with the rebound. Ahead, Brown can't make the play off her fingertips.
Changed the game in such a great way for Gino Auriemma and his team. They just ramp it up defensively, and they can score on the other end as well. And here yet again.
Zabel, but the offensive rebound by Quinones. Cut off on the baseline by Tanisha Brown. Boy, Strong. 9 points for Sarah Strong. She leads everybody in the game. Sophie Hall gets one to go, and that snaps an 18-0 run. Quinones. Good extra pass. Shade in the left corner. Ashlyn Shade buries it with a second to go here. Heckle and Ashlyn Shade in the backcourt. Sarah Strong. Allie Zabel from way downtown. Allie Zabel can knock down the long-range jump. He hit 10 threes in a game earlier this season.
She's an unbelievable scorer, smart basketball player. Got that really good take.
Princess Tanisha Brown on the floor for the Friars, who again come in at 14-14, 7-10 in the Big East, winners of 4 straight in the Big East, and that's swatted away by Sarah Strong with the rejection.
You knew it would come.
Hesitation, the blow-by, protects the ball, goes to the left hand. KK Arnold gives it up.
That was well defended by Gay.
Down the lane, unimpeded, puts it in off the window. Connecticut.
And Gay is frustrated looking at the official like, come on, you got to call something.
Down the lane, Zabel. She just kept right on running. Coming up on 6 minutes to go here in this second quarter. KK Arnold, just defense, not getting it done for Providence, and easy.
Need to start the games. The last 2 contests they played. It's just bad timing for Providence.
Quinones, a long 2 from
Providence earlier this week, just to get some of the rust off. She hadn't played 5 games due to that left shoulder.
In the lane, getting it done right there is Tanisha. 2 years at Fairleigh Dickinson, before that at Merrimack, and a terrific talent. Ashlyn Shade wasting.
Things have changed quite a bit here in Storrs over the last 25 years.
Yes, indeed. From the right corner, off the window there, Peyton Dunbar. Iron again. And there's a steal by Quinones coming in. And she is fouled by Dunbar. Number 10, Ohio State. That's all ahead coming up at the half. It's a 75% free throw shooter. Makes one of two. There's Al-Alfi. That's another time she's on most draft boards, the #1 pick this year's WNBA draft. Good backdoor heckle, spotting Quinones, who gets the basket.
Dominating from the defensive end against everyone they play.
Nice shot from the right. Moody and Kasia, Gormley, Sabu Gay, and Ashley Dingus on the floor. And the pressure leads to another Providence turnover. Fudd lines it up. AZ Fudd finally breaks the seal.
And
until that one, it's knocked away by Strong. UConn looks to run again. They've got numbers. Beautiful feed inside. And there we go again. Boy, they just cannot handle this UConn pressure. AZ Fudd, right wing.
a lot of shots coming up short today for UConn.
Fudd around the Quinones screen, and that one is pure by...
May stop shooting. I've seen it with some of the UConn kids. They'll stop shooting if it's not going in. Well, great shooters, you just keep shooting.
KK Arnold into the teeth of that Providence defense, creating for herself.
Yeah, really.
Arnold, that's not necessarily her game as she airballs one from
well,
downtown.
you know what? But it's going to have built yet.
Dating
you know
yourself.
what? Yeah, right. He and Chris Daly were just great. You know, I just connected with them, and just real. She's a process person, and she is just relentless in the way she prepares. Foul against Providence here on that missed shot.
Yeah, two bigs inside.
Really difficult pass.
I was just looking at the numbers. They're hard to believe. That's 30 turnovers now for Providence today. Streaking in along the right side. At times, it seems like they're playing against themselves, challenging
without
themselves.
a doubt.
Heckle from the right corner. Jade, 15-footer, is hit on the arm. She'll shoot two. Foul is on Dunbar.
Oh, she gave that every shot. If it's been altered, you know, it's rushed and altered because of UConn's smothering defense.
Ali Zabel sliding behind the Janet Al-Alfi.
Everyone's banged up. I mean, Providence's team, they got kids who can't practice. People's got, you know, they have knee injuries, all kinds of stuff going on. But it's bugs and what they've got going on. I think they've got a really good shot. And I mean to win the national championship,
Sure.
right?
Gormley had a little bit of space, but coming up short.
At midcourt.
Providence has numbers. Sabu Gay gets the friendly roll.
A tough afternoon for Sabu Gay, who's such a terrific scorer for this team. She has struggled.
Allie's made 10 threes in that game. It tied her with Maya Moore and Kalita Mosqueda-Lewis and Katie Lou Samuelson.
Pretty good company.
For most of the game.
The whole thing is about.
Final 5 seconds, third quarter. Shields can't finish. AZ Fudd caught off along the baseline. Al-Alfi, great position inside over Brown for the bucket off the glass.
Al-Alfi played against Betts in UCLA in the national semifinal game last year. Phenomenal outing.
Do you think that UCLA is... Fudd thought about it.
She sure did.
And then didn't see the pass there from Sarah Williams.
Meanwhile, but he does, you're right, he does want perfection, and when he doesn't see it, he gets frustrated. But when you also empty your bench, you have to expect that it's not going to look the same.
By the Huskies. Gormley giving it up for Moody. She's into double figures with 11. Janet Alfie. Boy, if she can do what she did right there, which is step away. One of the great representatives of the women's college game.
Yeah, just a great kid and a great teammate.
Boy, Providence has knocked away. Ahead of the field is Gormley, who lays it in. Course of his Hall of Fame career, 1,278 wins, 165 losses, and 886 shooting.
Of consecutive win streaks they've had.
AZ Fudd makes it look so easy going to the left hand, right down the lane.
She just never stops moving either.
Back the other way we go. Fudd lines it up and knocks it down. Kaylee Heckle is back in. Khalees Fisher, freshman from Baltimore, checking in for the first time. The season here for UConn, as you mentioned, Mick.
Yeah, and you know, they started doing the senior day stuff after the game. How about that move by Alfie?
That has been a huge part of how UConn has opened up such a big lead.
Yeah, and that's their focus. They want to take away the other team's best player or best scorer. Everyone cries, the players would cry. And then UConn wisely made it be post-game. They started it last year. And now the players...
Providence will drop under 500. And there's a steal by Fisher. Stayed with it. Big East, they've already wrapped up the Big East regular season title. Providence falling to 14 and 15 and 7 and 11 in the Big East as they have their 4-game winning. Gino Auriemma and company, their 40th consecutive win against Providence. We're coming back from Gamble as UConn shows why